Good morning, Dre. Let's see, we have to make sure... Oh, in progress. Gotta make sure everyone's available for the monthly challenges. Alright, looks good. Oh, this will be interesting. Let's just check, and yep, still Reliant Soul. Not too surprised. I would have hoped that they would give us a heads up, but always good to check. Time to stack up a bunch more Stardust. I'm actually kind of low right now because I bought a bunch of rare relics, so I'm just down to about 1,500. Because yeah, just buy both of these, and I've been still buying the other ones on cooldown. How many do I actually have at the moment? 5, all right. Not terrible. Whenever you have a chance, you should update the MC rules section of the stream. Oh, good call. Yes, I forgot I had those there. I'll try to do that quickly. I think I changed that one to 1,000. Hello, Vexine. Welcome. All right, I think I have pick a relic at 800. Oh, wait. I'm also not sure if Nightbot has updated the rules or any rules are set up. I don't think for... Yeah, I did add the rules for Nightbot a while ago. Alright, just also having to set up the bits one as well. Not that anyone really uses that. Alright, I'll double check that later, but I think that should be good. Hello, Long. Hello, Little Miss Skittles. Going pretty well. Kind of excited and nervous about the monthly challenges. Only thing I would suggest is adding MC rules to stream titles so people know it's a thing. MSI just ended its first day. I don't know if the MSI is just for one game or if it's a convention that does multiple, but I thought, isn't MSI StarCraft? League does as well. Okay. Mid-season invitational. Okay. I haven't watched League in a while just because I don't really follow it anymore. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've watched the MSI for StarCraft, which I also haven't done for a while, but normally for like a couple months every year, I'll get really into StarCraft again, and I'll watch a bunch of it, and I'll play a bunch. Normally the co-op game, but yeah, I haven't done it for a little while. Top 2 teams from each region. Fun. Yeah, I used to. MSI is kind of like mid-year counterpart to Worlds, just obviously smaller and less important than Worlds. Yeah, it was always fun seeing all the regions compete. Normally a good time. Alright, we'll start off with Challenge 1. So we have Poppy, 1 stars, Merciless Marksman, game start, all players summon a Crackshot Corsair. So you see that right here. Generally good for Annie Jin or Misfortune. Granted, it is a 1 star. But the winner does get a guaranteed spot at Worlds. Nice. Yeah, NA normally does pretty bad. Or at least they used to. Do you start monthlies from top to bottom? If you mean, yeah, we go in order. So something that can be smart to do is go for, like, if you go to the 3rd one, you unlock the next 3, and so on and so forth. We increased the prices because most people all watched for like the past month, so a lot of people are sitting on like a ridiculous amount of channel points. So that's why we increased stuff, because we didn't really have other things for people to spend them on yet, so people are just sitting on a stockpile. Alright, Psycho, what do you need? What do you want to see? Or who do you want to see? Lilia, alright. There we go. Goodness, I am a little blind. Okay, there it is. What do you want to see? Long? $10K bank for me, but since Moss can't gamble, won't be able to turn into more. Dreadway, alright. Dreadway chase guns. Yeah, I think some people have a ton, and then once we start doing any, what are they called? Predictions? Then it'll get a little crazy. Alright, I suppose if we're going Dreadway, throw on a Ludens. Turret plating. Oh, classic. There it is. Alright, so we have one more if people want to throw it on. Turret plate is going to be such a great counter to their unit they're summoning at the start of the game. Ah, beautiful. Alright, I think Yeah, we potentially might adjust prices. We'll go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and drop this here. Elise, Jack, Varys. I think let's go for Elise. That'll synergize pretty well with her star powers, summoning a bunch of units without playing them. Spells chest. Sure, another unit we're summoning without playing. And let's drop some rerolls here. Last Breath Rally is interesting. More spirit, not bad. Barrier. Mana deposit, that's pretty good. Alright, Poppy.
Huh? You want me? Well, okay.
Can I queue for the next champ, like use points now, or wait for the run to end? Go ahead and wait for the run to end. You don't want people paying ahead of time, because then it just gets confusing and kind of more of a pain. Definitely saving most of my points for later challenges. Alright, let's drop this here, kill that unit. Yeah, we'll see. We might reset the cost back down later. We'll just see how things work out.
More than one way to pick a pine cone. I'll show you.
Alright, might as well use these. Let's sure, we'll drop our green glade lookout. I'm kind of overthinking it. Is a very it's a level like 1-star challenge. I don't need to be overly strategizing. Thank you, Arthrima. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate the support. Let's go ahead and keep sleeping our Lilia. Buffing her up, but also we're getting more of those chase guns going.
A little dream does wonders. Mama's home.
Alright, so that's gonna get a hit off. I don't really care though. Let's drop this to sleep our Lilia. We can then play another one. Might throw Aesol and Nidalee here, there for the memes. Yeah, it's definitely not like a optimal strategy, but it's a fun strategy. These Sigils of the Storm aren't really going to help us at all.
Silent as death.
And let's just, yeah, go like that. Thing is, both of them having loot-ins just is going to increase the scaling even more. GG. It might actually...
Oh, are they afraid of us?
If you had double loot-ins and then one chase gun, that actually might be worth it, because the loot-ins scale with how many Lilias you have. So that would actually be a lot of damage. Yeah, I'd say normally just chase gun's not really worth doing. But yeah, with the loot-ins, especially with multiple Lilias. No, loot-ins isn't unique. You can have as many of those as you want. Hello, Jump. And I guess goodbye as well. Alright, Vexing. Apparently you're excited about this next one. Elise. When the player draws a card that says cost of 3, all players start with 10 mana gems. Interesting. You get more looters from the Emporium? Yes. See a jump. I will say, you probably already have a build in mind, but we do have the Dreams of Yordles. Alright, so what's the build you're wanting, Long? Also, for anyone that isn't having their stuff picked for them, magic number is always great to pick Elder Dragon. Yes, I only have one epic slot here. I mean, she's only ever needed one for me before. Thanks, Rivi the Guide. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that support. All right, Long. What do you want for relics? I thought if you chose 3 right away, you already would have had a build in mind. Buru, Corrupted Star Fragment, and Dreams. Alright. Spirit of the Buru. Corrupted Star Fragment. And Dreams of Yordles. Wait. How do the monthlies work exactly? So there's 70 challenges. And with each one of your champions, you have 3 runs you can do on them. Now, when you try the challenge, win or lose, you're going to be using up one of your runs. And so you have to try to spread out your champions and pick them smart throughout the entire adventure. Can I see the star powers? Yes. Found Fortune, Shadeleaf, and Corrupted Star Fragment. Yes. Alright, so the star powers, the important one is the 3rd star power down here. Positive keywords of allied champions. So that's when you attack. So this is really fun because you try to get as many keywords on your champions as possible. When you attack them, they all go to all your spiderlings, so then you buff up all your spiderlings. It's kind of similar to a lurk playstyle, actually, because you're rewarded for every time you attack. So it's pretty fun. Anyways, for the monthlies, you see down here, this is all of the champions. You see that I'll all pretty much have 3 out of 3 runs because we just started. And so you're going down trying to complete all 70 challenges without running out of champions. Yeah, let's go ahead and go here. Okay, that's cool. As for Elise, I have her, but only got her to level 3 because playing her feels worse than playing Pike. I feel like that might be a lack of stars equipment. So yes, Elise is one of those champions where she kind of needs her 3rd star power. Let's go for Zoe for the elusive. Yes. Because, yeah, once you get her to 3 stars, then she really comes online. So I think this would be below our Corrupted Star Fragment, so I don't think it would actually do anything. We can go for the cost 1 more, because we're starting off with 10 mana. And we're making everything cost 3 anyways, so it going to 3 doesn't really matter. Item chest, capture, not good with the Shadow Totem. This one having Shadow Totem, though. Not bad. Alright, Ash.
I'll lead the way.
Imagine you include support champions in the rewards. for what people could pick. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Elise feels really bad early, but with 3 stars and 3 relics should be OP. Yes. She's definitely one of those that isn't a blast early, but she ends up being very strong. Honestly, I feel like that's also how Elise was released. I think on release, I remember getting her and her being like kind of garbage, and then later they buffed her up and she was really good.
Faster than my arrow? I think not.
So we're trying to utilize the fact that we have all this mana
Glad to have you.
and the fact this has the Spirit Stone. Let's actually use this and discard the fleeting one because we're not going to be able to play it. Crescent Strike, beautiful.
Paint is just accidental art.
Even though LeBlanc is kind of bad early,
I spilled.
I mean, LeBlanc is pretty good.
Oh, gravity. Which side was upside again? Whichever way the paint drips, Zoe.
All right, let's actually. I think I might want to save Crescent Strike for the attack. This has draw on it, so let's go ahead and stun that big unit. All right, a little annoying, but they're running out of cards, so that's pretty good. And we'll just attack with everything, give our spiderlings elusive.
Stay back.
If we had one more mana, we'd actually kill their Ash, but sad. Someone off topic from the current run. Do you have any advice for playing Yumi? I'm not particularly enjoying her. I'm wondering maybe I'm using her wrong relics or trying the wrong playstyle with her. She is one that isn't
Come closer.
great early.
I don't.
She scales really well with relics. So just leveling her up helps out a lot. Granted, leveling her up is difficult if you're not having fun. With the relics, she only carries over stats and keywords. So any relics that aren't stats and keywords, probably don't want to bother with. So just try to look for the best possible stats and keywords you can throw on her to give to another target. Let's drop our Crescent Strike here.
Winter is the Freljord's true ruler.
Alright, this costs 3, which isn't great. This costs 4. So, yeah, we would have enough. Let's get rid of one of our spiderlings to kill their Rhyme Touch Shaman.
Bring me the
Elise
calm
is,
of
or
an
not Elise,
ice-shrouded world.
Yumi is one that does kind of just suck
Avarosa, guide
low
me.
level regardless. Yeah, full build Elise would be pretty fun.
Sends chills up my spine.
Right, we're going to kill whatever we're playing. This is a rally banner. So we'll just move this over here. Oh, right, we got rid of... Actually, wait, we're getting elusive, so we don't even need to block. They have Crystal Arrow. That's going to hit all of our spiderlings. Not great. Yeah, let's just go ahead and attack.
This is the power of an Iceborn.
Alright, so we could drop Zoe again. Kind of... our board is so full. This will buff up our board, but a lot of the items, or a lot of items will get burnt away. Alright, let's attack once again. These are all elusive. And yeah, kill Ash, free up another space in our board. We'll have another rally. Beautiful. Yumi is also one that, yeah, definitely works out well if you have epic relics. Alright. Wonderful. GG. Yay, complete the quest. It is convenient that this is coming out on a Wednesday, so we can get our weekly done super fast. Alright, challenge 3, we have Nautilus, as well as Swain. Empire above all, fitting for Swain. Round end, grant all units 2 power. So, pretty kind of simple. You can go for anyone. I thought full build was a trash relic. No, it's one that's... It's a good first epic relic to get. It's normally not going to be the best on anyone, but it is pretty solid on a lot of people. Yeah, if only we had Strength of Stone. Hey everyone, can't stay for long. Just wanted to thank you for all the tips for the monthly challenges. Managed to fully clear all of April. Thank you so much and have fun. That is awesome to hear. Glad we were able to help you out. Alright, let's see. There's one we could do for Vi or Gnar would actually be decent. That isn't unless anyone wants to change things. Could go triple Gatebreaker. That's... I forgot that I had triple Gatebreaker, to be honest. It honestly would be better to throw on a stat relic here instead of the third Gatebreaker. Packed Powder is always solid with Vi. So, sure, give us some scaling stats. Alright, Marks, what are you wanting to see for relics? Although, note, the champion is not technically locked in. Triple Gatebreaker. Okay, really? Sounds good. Alright, triple Gatebreaker Vi. Let's see how this goes. Technically, she's going to start off with -1 power. Zed, fun. Yeah, sure, let's grab that. No champion item chest, that's rough. Double attack Zed. Alright. Not terrible. Play Recall an Ally. Not bad because we can play this one for free. So, sure. Let's just get 2. Do a reroll C. Trail of Evidence. Focus and Crystal. Cataclysm could be pretty good with our double attack Zed. Still no champion items. Rough for our Vi. Alright, Swain.
Show them their place.
We'll have to try to scale her up. Yep. There's our wonderful Vi. Let's... We will actually hold on to the Mystic Shot. Hey, Book Alley. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate the support. Alright, so we could do this to try to get... Oh, nope, we have Zed, actually.
Don't worry, I've read all about this.
Explosives primed.
Let's test my theorem.
Moving into sight.
Alright, we need to try to buff up our Vi as much as possible. Although we will have our Zed to have fun with. Alright, we could drop Zed. There's a bit of worry of him getting stunned or killed. I think let's go for it though. We'll risk it.
Just as I hypothesized.
Alright, there's a high chance he gets immediately killed by some removal. But let's try and see what he can do. Alright, not bad. They'll now play something, and we drop a Cataclysm. I mean, Zed's gonna lose 1 health, but that's fine. Alright, that makes sense. Yep, not surprised. But just trying to get as much damage down with him as possible. So now our Vi with 4 power can come down and end the game for us.
Master your demons.
It's such a big hit.
Doing this my way.
GG.
And that's a knockout.
Yeah, we weren't really planning on having Zed survive. We just wanted to put as much pressure on as we could. I feel like I want the extra stats so that we're actually going to get some damage down. 6 mana is expensive, but yeah, I think it's worth it. Sure, let's see if we can get something fun. Not really. Champion draw, not bad. Ghost. We could give this to our Zed, that'd be massive. Alright, Nautilus.
They will know my name.
Shadow Fiend, Chump Wump. Let's actually get rid of most of these because we want to draw our 2 champions if possible. Oh, thank you, Angry Deming. Interesting. Just to make sure I was reading that right. Angry Deming, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that support. We'll drop a Mystic Shot to get our, hopefully, Vi on the board. Well, Vi in our hand, that is. There we go. We need to get her stacking up. Alright, that's easy. 3 mana. this won't actually help us here, but we kind of just want to open up space in our hand.
Warriors.
Yeah, let's bank that mana. We're potentially going to get immediately stunned.
Without a sound.
No, Vile Feast. All right.
The balance wills it.
I think let's get rid of the Veteran Investigator. And let's get rid of that there. We're kind of holding on to mana for Shadow Shift. We have been to save our Zed. Yeah, let's keep holding on to that mana just in case.
Precious worth at least twice as much.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna get our Vi next turn. So we're probably not gonna need her to end, but she'll be able to do a ton of damage. We could attack and end right now, but I feel like we might as well let Vi get her hits off.
Monster on the scene.
They really wanted him to die. Not surprised.
Darkness.
Follow my lead.
Trouble coming at ya.
Alright, GG.
Vi stands for victory.
Oh, I miss... Well, I never got to play with it, but I missed Gatebreaker when it wasn't nerfed. Oh, it was so good. For one being a summon effect, crazy. But then also not reducing down your power. So nice. Alright, Karma's up next. It's just Karma, so we're starting off with 10 mana. Dying Laughing, game start. All players summon a 0/10 Phantom Prankster. Alright. Aurelia's not a champion. So... I mean, I wish Aurelia was a champion. I think she'd be really fun. Darius. Alright. Elder Dragon would have been so much fun with the old Gatebreaker. Because it would have activated from Deathless. Rise to the Dragon Boons. Yeah, that would have been pretty crazy. Let's see. We start with 10 mana. We really need the cost reduction. Chemtech. Interesting. Ludens. That could be interesting. Oath. There it is. I was like, are they going to help or is someone going to sabotage? Alright, Oath of Guardians doesn't quite fit in with the rest of the build, but here we go. This should be interesting. Norah, Morgana, making them discard would be fun. This could go off twice. Sure, Morgana's a good time. Let's see. Item chest, mimic, spells, champion. Let's go up here. Stun an enemy. Potentially going off twice if we have Darius. So double fabricator. Feel like this would probably actually be better though. Give us some big units and some cost reduction. Spell shield's pointless because any spell's going to go through twice. When I'm summon, draw a spell. Sure, because we have Chem Tech. Let's go for that. All right, Karma.
Always trust your spirit.
Definitely never done Chem Tech duplicator on Darius before. That's going to be a new one. This actually is fine. We have both of our champions. We have someone that can give us some more draw.
My axe is ready.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire. Ionia speaks.
All right, let's go ahead and lock her up and make them discard 2 cards. That's a very big Darius. And also when we play him, he's going to get even bigger. Let's just... They might sabotage this, but I feel like just dropping this massive Darius is hilarious.
Battle!
Or not Darius, Tridimir.
Attack! Noxus will rise.
Let's actually put him last so we might be able to level, but this is going to be interesting.
Life for Noxus!
Oh, man. Well then.
Let me show you what I can do.
Death itself can't stop me!
GG. Giant Tridimir OP. Yeah, that was very close.
We have done well. Noxus is proud.
And we didn't play a single decimate, sad. I don't know, Chemtech, making them discard? They probably discarded like a recall or something. Hi, negatively. Or just negative. Negative Alley. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Oath giving us a Tridimir, which would normally be kind of bad because you normally wouldn't have mana to play him, but that was a little crazy. All right, challenge 5, 2 stars. So we have Darius and Ezreal. Embrace the current. When a player plays a spell, they refill 1 spell mana. Red as her lips. Round start, deal 1 to all units, then grant the foe's units 1 health. Wow, that's one's really good for Tom Kench. I mean, yeah, Oath Darius did work out pretty well there. Poro King, all right. That'll be a interesting one. I'm sure no one wants to change my terrible Poro King build. Just unlocked Chosen of the Stars. Can you give me some advice on which champions I can use it on? So Chosen can be good on Tom Kench, especially if you pair it with Berserker's Buckle. Same for Aatrox can use it pretty well. Diana, Jax wouldn't be terrible. There's a lot that can actually utilize it pretty well. Use Chosen of the Stars, all right. Death's Foil. All right. Chosen by the Stars also really good for Vayne. Vayne's another one that can utilize this pretty well and trigger the Empower effect, like the first round you play Vayne or the second. Oh, Berserker's Buckle, sorry. I missed that one. So apparently just any relic, any relic I mentioned, people are just like, oh, okay, let's throw that on. Okay, yes, so this will be quite a build. Oh, I hit the button. Let's make sure everything's the same. Yes. This is going to be great. Our Poros are going to get massacred. Oh. Yes, great minds think alike. Tryndamere, Ziggs, Draven. Sure, let's just go for Tryndamere. Shop. Catalyst isn't bad. Oh, that's good. Yeah, let's go for this, because this gives us an extra mana gem. So that's really solid. Lifesteal. Let's go for full scaling. Let's use a reroll here and see if we get one of those. Draw a champion. Not bad. But I'm trying to get one of those ramp ones we just saw. Savage Shield. I mean, it would be more ramp, but come on, I believe. Sure. Even more mana. Alright, this will be interesting. Ezreal.
Quest accepted. Wait, where are we going?
I'm playing new. She seems broken. I'm guessing you mean Lilia? And yeah, she is pretty crazy. Poro Snacks, Poro Stories, Poro King, Tryndamere. This is fine. Ziggs is a support champion with Lilia. Actually fun. Huh, haven't tried that. Oh, or New Lux.
You know what my picture is? Glorious.
New Lux also pretty broken. Yeah, Lux makes more sense.
Don't mind if I do. Plug and play.
So they might immediately kill this. I don't know how long this will actually last. Well, let's pass and let them play Ezreal.
The world's a big place. Let's see all of it.
All right, let's get some extra mana next round. Interesting. All right, so we can already drop our Poro King. Might as well. The buckle will actually help us here.
A foray into the field? How exciting.
I'll do the fun stuff.
And yeah, let's not play any Poros before
One shot, all
the
skill.
static shock.
Can't stop me.
Alright, so our Poro is going to die, but at least we get some more draw. I haven't actually played Poro King in a while without, like, my OP relics. Alright, let's just start dropping a bunch of these. They still have static shock. Sure, let's do this one more time. Let's go ahead and annihilate their Ezreal.
I thought you'd never ask.
Man, the sustain we're getting from the Poro Snacks is actually pretty amazing, and a good counter to their Ezreal poke damage. With Lux, you have to really be planning ahead, and sometimes you don't want to attack. Sometimes you need to develop your board and not attack, not block, and just try to keep your units alive, and then get ready for your like big hit where you annihilate the enemy board. Let's drop this, get another 4 snacks. I actually don't remember last time I played Poro King as Poro King. Normally whenever I play him now, I just never bother with the relic. Can't develop fast enough. Yeah, the first couple rounds can be a little rough. I can't wait for them to play a swap bot and steal all my stats. That always happens against Ezreal.
You're disrupting my research.
Alright, that actually went surprisingly well. GG. Normal Ezreal doesn't have swap bot? Is that just the Targon one then? Only Lux's Ezreal. Interesting. I get the combo and everything. It buffs like crazy, but without Overwhelm or Elusive, I don't get damage in. I'm struggling with defense on her. What relic are you using? Because I think for the first relic, going for a Crown Guard is pretty good, or then going for Shade Leaf or the Overwhelm one. Oh, you don't have her high enough for any relics? Well, that's a bit of a problem. Alright, Draven.
Welcome to the League of Draven.
Well, turn 1 Poro King.
Sharpen the blade, secure the kill.
I guess I should not play turn 1 Poro King.
For glory.
I mean, you can take anyone into any adventure, and if you get lucky enough, you can win. So that's kind of how that normally works.
I need just a moment.
I think I'll actually wait to develop my board. I want to play some more Poro Snacks. We Well, if we attack, even if they bring us to 1 health, we're going to scale up because of our buckle. They should only be able to do 4 damage. Yeah, we should be fine. Also, yeah, we have Death's Foil. Oh, right.
Raven down.
You can play Vex and Ace to win. Yeah, it just takes 2 hours. Yeah, that video is coming out later today, and that is a interesting one.
Axes coming right up.
Quite a experience. Alright, we'll not do anything, and we'll see if they try to surprise and kill us. We'll either use a Poro Snacks or just kill it with Poro Nip. Or he hits us twice and scales us up a bunch. That works too. I want to get Spirit Forge on Lux right away, but I guess I gotta get to level 19 first then. These Poro Snacks are great. Well, that's going to be GG. OP Poro King. Watching the Vex run in YouTube should be 5 times speed. I mean, you should do it at half speed so you can really just enjoy it. Did you cut the run into 2-part video? No. I mean, it's not going onto the main channel. It's going to VODs. Right now, for the main channel, it's the Lysandra runs, and as soon as those are done, I'm going to be trying to post the guides right after. Hello, Bob. Yes, it's still the same rewards. They haven't changed them at all yet. Alright, that was pretty fun. Challenge 6. So we have Mercy Killings, round end kill all damaged units, and Snippets of Song. If the foe doesn't have the attack token, they summon a Ghastly Band, so the level 1 Gwen power. Tom Kench, alright. I like how you picked Tom Kench for this one and not the last one. Where it would actually work. Alright, so this will be fun. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. No, I do not have the Strength of Stone. Apologies, I have not gotten it yet. One of only 2 epic relics I do not have. Every unit he has does damage to itself and allied unit. Yeah, that's why this is going to be great. Warmogs. All right. Chosen, all right. Drop that up here. Yeah, the regen doesn't actually kick in, so yeah, we're gonna not have that help us at all, but that's fine. Who knows? This might be one we want to do a prediction for, potentially. All right, Echoing Spirit. So this is an early challenge. What are you guys thinking? Do we want to do a prediction here? Like, it is just a 2-star, but at the same time, Mercy Killing does screw us over pretty hard because all of our units damage themselves, so pretty all of our units die. All right, Dre, you want to throw up a prediction? Because this is going to be an interesting one. So it's going to be tough because especially a lot of our starting units, like our 1 cost, deal 2 damage to me, so it's dead at the end of the round. Our 2 cost, deal 3 damage to me, so that's dead at the end of the round. 3 cost Lounging Lizard, also dead. It's against Lee Sin. So we have pretty much double regen, which doesn't count. Mercy Killing, so pretty much almost all of our units are going to die at the end of the round, and they also get snippets of song. This will be interesting. It is very low level, but we are getting pretty hard countered, so this should be fun. 1 lucky roll is all we need. Yeah. There is actually a good amount against. Unless you just dropped like 4K all by yourself, Bob. Spicing things up early. You'll get a good support? Maybe. Lee Sin has 20 Nexus health. Yes. Lee Sin also has a lot of stuns. And Lee Sin also has lifesteal. Alright, so prediction is done. Let's see how this goes. Alright, support champion. This will be important. Alright, Braum. This is a give, not a heal, so it won't actually help. Mighty Poro would be pretty cheap. Darkened Spear, Keeper of the Box. Mighty Poro isn't bad. I think we need to get something better though. Let's try a reroll. We need to try to get a really good unit. So this would give us the ability to stabilize a bit more. Scout Pantheon with barrier is actually pretty good. We'd potentially be able to level him up. He has Overwhelm, Faded. I think let's go for the Pantheon. That could be our win condition. Hey, Jubilant. Mage Seeker. Capture and heal. Yeah, let's go for it. This could also be kind of clutch for us to try to nuke down their Nexus. Extra damage or Quick Strike Belay. The Quick Strike would give us a rally. I think let's go for the damage though. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, Lee Sin, let's see how this goes. Alright, this looks fine. We'll have to use our health potion in round 1.
gives to those who listen.
I will die when I am ready.
Alright, we will skip the block. Heal up our Nexus.
I was always mortal.
Where do I level up Misfortune Vagrant and Yumi from 11 to 20? For some of those first couple levels, you might still want to do a 3-star. And then...
Pablo's been down, but his knee out.
after you do that,
Where are you off to?
after you go do a couple 3-stars, so they get like probably around level 13 where you start getting like a rare and a common, you probably want to use to Galio or Aurelian Soul. So yeah, the good thing is their units die as well, at least. I feel like dropping Tom Kench is pretty much useless. Round start, deal 2 damage to me, so this would not really be affected until the next round.
Just pretend I'm not here, eh?
Sight firm.
Alright, once again, we're going to skip the block. Tom can give you a bunch of final sparks. Potentially, we'll have to see.
That's my tail.
Alright, we have a good amount of mana, so yeah, let's... I mean, we're gonna run out of these. I'm wondering if we want to use our Citrus Courier or not. So we only get the stats, we don't get the keywords. Yeah, the problem is if we drop a Tom Kench, these all become Bayou Brunch, which doesn't really help us, because then we're going to discard them. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this here to buff up our elusive.
Conflict is all in the mind.
Yeah, Platinum's gonna discard our other one.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Our enemies would be foolish to underestimate you.
Alright, so we'll try to have Lee Sin die at the end of the round.
Listen and learn.
I think let's attack like this. And there's a stun. So we wanted to drop this to get the rally, which I mean we probably still will because we want to heal up our unit, but that's disappointing. Oh, I didn't get the plunder off because he right, so the heal didn't come off. Forgot about that.
Force is meaningless without skill.
A pleasure to see you, Master.
Alright, we'll drop a Tom Kench.
I won't stand by.
You are brave, young one.
Is this the face of fear? Close enough.
Hello, only one. Welcome.
I'll take on anyone.
Yep, we're just gonna go ahead and skip. Alright, let's drop that here so he'll die at the end of the round. Oh, I suppose the barrier is gonna get hit.
The dragon
Isn't Galio difficult? Yes, but I mean, you're trying to level up your person, so
He sees the face of fear.
Alright, your Lee Sin must die.
Peace is a trail painted with blood.
Alright, so we could capture another copy of this, which we would get next round. So yeah, let's go for this right here.
Bargain accepted. All shall drown in my magnificence.
It's their second or third Lee Sin, so hopefully they don't have any more. So he's gonna die at the end of the round. They're gonna summon a Dragon Lean, so let's try to kill them before that goes off.
He sees the face of fear.
So we're going to try to attack next round. We're probably gonna get stunned, but we'll try to attack because we could attack and then rally.
To death I go.
I know they have some really annoying slow spells, so while we could play some of these here and potentially whittle down their board, I don't really want to risk it. So yeah, we can do some rallies if we can actually get a hit in, but they might just stun us. Oh, they don't have it. Or they didn't want to use it.
Shadow citrus. Care for spikes.
You're under our snap out of it, sister. There's fighting to be done.
This is how I fight.
Don't test me.
Okay, GG, able to come through.
My friends.
We took a lot of damage there.
We gormandize.
Shadow Citrus for the win. Yeah, that was a bit rough. Goodness, someone's excited about the next one. Gnar, interesting. All right, so challenge 7, we have 1 star, Talia and Poppy. Goodness. Fighting Frenzy, or Frenzied Fighting. And Long Rest. Okay, Gnar is actually a decent pickup here. Wait, I didn't know you open channel point shops? Yeah, we do that for the monthlies. Fear Cleaving Axe. Alright, that should be pretty fun. Has been one I've been wanting to test out on Gnar. Oh, you're banning Beast Within. All right. Full build, okay. I don't actually know if I've ever used it before. Yeah, I'm not sure if I ever actually have. Alright, one more people can change if they want. Also, it's not a rare. Just be aware of that. Dream, alrighty. This should be fun. Hecarim, Jin, Nasus. Could you lower notification volume? Feels a bit loud. I lowered it before, but that's... Thank you for the feedback. I'll consider that for after stream. Hello, Pea Shooter. Welcome. So I think we'll go for Hecarim, mostly just because I love Shark Chariot. I really hope we get a champion that has Shark Chariot in their starting deck, because I think it's so much fun. Pokey Stick. I mean, it's not bad. Let's try to get something a little bit more impactful. I mean, Hecarim wouldn't be bad, but we're trying to focus more on Gnar to showcase this build. Sure, that's summoning a ton of units. That could be pretty helpful. Let's use one more reroll, see if we get something like that. Yes, please. That is amazing. Well, that's awesome. All right, Poppy.
You want me? Well, okay.
This is a functional build built with clear playstyle. Yeah, it is actually pretty good. Let's get rid of this one. And yeah, we can hold on to the rest. Hecarim would be cool in Path of Champions. Yes. Yes, he would. Full build plus act should be good. Top should help for the round and damage. All right. Let's go ahead and drop this as a blocker. Alright, so we will attack like this. This one will die at the end of the round. But I think it's kind of a worthwhile sacrifice. So it's sad we don't have Gnar, but these will all at least start getting some of that impact. Granted, most of them die. Oh, there's our Gnar. I'm so used to him having cost reduction.
We'll have to improvise.
Yeah, we don't really have a way to hit the enemy nexus for damage. Alright, 4 cost. They're probably going to drop Poppy. We could drop our Dactyl after. Yeah, let's... Oh my word. That's a lot of damage. Well, GG. That was easy. Yeah, the Fear Cleaving Axe is pretty good on Gnar, because since it has Spirit on it, when you attack, you're boosting that up. And then once you start getting impact going, you're going to get that even more. I like Shadow Totem, but I want to play him earlier. Pokestick's not bad. Try to get more copies of our really OP spell that we were able to get. Sadly, it's not showing up. Yeah, sure. Let's go for some champion draw. All right, Lilia.
Every tapestry begins with a single stitch.
You don't need 13 for Galio, but if you're playing a weaker champion, then you might want to hold off until you're just... It depends on how comfortable you are with the champion. if you think you're doing really well, if you think you can handle Galio or Aurelian Soul, go there as soon as possible. But if you're kind of struggling and you don't think you could make it through, then probably want to hold off and just wait until you get a couple more items, couple more levels, and then try to go for there. All right, let's drop this just because. Have a reading comprehensive of a donut, sorry. Same. Huh, so they advanced the landmark to give them an equipment, not the landmark to give them a blocker. That is a interesting one. Axe should be okay for Vayne, just not her best build necessarily. I mean, it can work to give you some scaling, like a little bit, if you, but I mean, isn't Axe for Vayne just doing the same thing a Rage Blade is doing? Yeah, look at all this Gnar gameplay. But yeah, Axe for Vayne just pretty much does what Rage Blade does. So it's like not that useful. Rage Blade would have 1-1 at game start. Yeah, so it's like it's fine for Vayne, but so is Rage Blade. GG. So the axe gives your champion spirit, so they have 1-1. And then attack, boost all units, not just allies, boost all units, which probably is not going to do anything to the enemy in most situations. So since you already have spirit, every time you attack, it's increasing that by 1. It's a lot better, like it's good for Gnar, because normally your whole board is going to have impact, so when you attack, they all have impact. Or that impact is all going up. Kind of wish boost also affected curses. Yes, same. I do wish that as well. That would be so much fun. Alright, that was pretty good. Challenge 8, just against Nautilus. Frenzied fighting once again. And disarm. The player's units have -1. Alrighty. There's been a lot of Nautilus. Isn't this like... This is the second time at least. Is it? Has it been more? Maybe it's just the second. Feels like it's been a lot more. Norah, alrighty. Norah with that power is nuts. Yeah, you have so many units that are all getting really big. I mean, Norah in general is just pretty nuts. Very fun addition to the game. Norah's Relic, alrighty. Axe, all right. He took the last epic slot. Utmost Despair. All right. Another one that I haven't actually used yet. Synergy. Let's see. Sport champion. Lulu's pretty fun. Yeah. Let's go here. How many stars is this again? I think it was 2 stars. Hey, look, Frenzied Fighting. Isn't that the one we already have? Sure. Champion item chest. When you play a card, give me 1/1. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's... Sure, let's go for Shadow Totem so we get double axe. It's only gonna be for like 1 round, so not actually that helpful, but I mean, Excavator's Charge would heal us up constantly. Probably better. Yeah, fine. Alright, Nautilus.
They will know my name.
I have like 8k channel points just burning through them. Utmost Despair would be fun if that was a summon. Lulu, Young Witch. Let's get rid of this one. And yeah, we can hold on to the rest. If it was summoned, then Lilia would be a better Gloom deck than Vex, which would be hilarious. That's probably why they didn't want to do it, to be honest.
Off we go! Roll down! Lulu! Where'd she go? Please, Bob. Home is just around the portal.
Well, that was kind of cool. Well, that was solid. That's so much damage. Alright, so we'll just do another Portal Palooza.
Doors to adventure. Rip, run.
Sure. We can drop Lulu.
This isn't the glade. Spinning faster. And beautify. Go on, Pix.
Well, that should be GG.
Perfecto.
Yeah, honestly, Utmost Despair, it just being a play effect kind of means it's not worth using. It's not good enough, to be honest.
Let's go around again.
I feel like Norah basically can't lose to Frenzied Fighting. Units die and just keep refilling the board. Yeah. That's why getting it twice, I was like, okay. Norah is just so strong. It's nuts. She's such a good champion. She's strong and fun. Alright, Challenge 9, 2 stars. Fizz and Lulu. Breakthrough Research, so P and Z card costs 1 less. Suffer, deal 1 to all the players' units. Man, we've had a lot of these. What's the first rare relic I should equip on Kaisa? I like to really go for the keyword relics on Kaisa. Either go for Blade Rack, so all your units have Challenger, or Troll King's Crown, so all your units have Overwhelm. Because with Kaisa, the more keywords you can spread out to all your units, the more all your units get not only evolve, but also get an extra 2/2, because Kaisa, her like second star power is if your units have 3 keywords, they get 2/2. So trying to make sure your whole board can get that is normally my priority. So normally I run like Blade Rack and Troll King's Crown, so that all of my units have at least 2 keywords just from Kaisa, and then they can, as long as they have one other keyword, get that extra 2/2, in addition to, if they have an evolve, then getting the like extra 2/2 or 3/3 from that as well. I think it's 2/2. So essentially you can try to scale up all your units so that they're getting like 4/4, which is pretty solid. All right, challenge 9. No one has done anything yet. I mean, it is P and Z, so going for either, well, yep, that's literally what I was about to say, is going for either Vi or Janna is pretty good here. Here's my absolutely garbage Janna build. I'm sure no one wants to change this because it's just so bad. Like, it's already handicapping myself pretty much. Well, I guess maybe no one does actually want to sabotage it. That is... Oh. Ludens, all right. Jinx's payload. Thank you, Kekziko. Let's go with that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate the support. The Epic Relic with fleeting spells I think is going to be pretty good on Janna. Yes, I really look forward to using the Spellweaver's Symphony. So I'm hoping that my next one gives me this. Was actually like my most anticipated relic of the new ones they added. I think it's just going to be the most fun. So that'll be one I hope we can get. Double cast mana-ish. You mean Chemtech Duplicator? I'm guessing that's what you mean. Yeah. Strength of Stone, Cry in the Corner. I think Strength of Stone will be fun, but it's only fun for like a couple champions. Symphony is very fun, not overpowered, really strong in a few champions, and usable on a bunch of others. Yeah, that's what I figured, and so I just think it'd be a great one to use and throw on a lot of people. Azir, Nidalee, Lee Sin. Let's go for Azir. That double attack looks fun. Well, they are also all about me going for the like spells-based playstyle. So let's get a bunch of these, get some of this going on. Gotcha, the foe discards a card. That is good and is a solid one, but let's do a reroll to try to see if we can get some of those going again. All right, no. Draw a unit. Sure. All right, let's... I mean, it was a 1 cost, so it is cost reduced. Do they even have spells I would want to play? Yeah, I don't think I want to bother. 2 cost. This went off twice is okay. Power Riff isn't bad there. We do have a lot of draw, so we could potentially play this for free. Windworn Mariner, always good. Alright, this.
Let's go paddling.
Wonder if the game has an algorithm that also detects what relic builds you do and adjusts odds for the build. I doubt, but could be good. Yes, I doubt that, but that would be interesting if they did. Let's get rid of one Howling Gale. Hold on the other two. Hello, Phantom. I hate that card so much. Alright, well, you're dead.
Citizen.
Going removal heavy is always fun. We could play our Janna. But I really want to play Divine Whirlwind. Sorry, Janna, you're gonna wait.
Yep.
Frit and Gowick. Yeah, let's go with that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate the support. They gonna... They might cancel our Divine Whirlwind, but we gotta try. Oh, thank goodness.
Ow. Let me at him.
I'm glad we have monthlies because I finally have Luminous Orb in the shop and I need it bad.
Found one.
Yeah, if you can clear the monthlies, you get so much. Let's updraft both of these. You get so much Stardust. Oh right, everything gets discarded. I'm like not even really paying attention to what
To safer harbor.
the relics are.
Ebb and flow.
Yeah, I did
Seems to be the problem.
20 monthlies yesterday on my low level account to try to get some rewards. I probably could have done 30, but I didn't really have the time.
Storm unrelenting.
Let's actually get rid of Azir. Legendary power idea. Basically, when the enemy plays a card, it's a 50% chance of getting obliterated instead of played. I mean, I think that's too overpowered, but that would be fun. I think if it was like a 25%, maybe. Hey, that's my card that they stole, and they're going to shuffle more back into their deck. How fun.
Let this draft guide your. I rally the mighty wind.
Cannot lie, I forgot about payload too.
Stow the rations! Shackle the prisoners!
A gentle breeze to ease.
I mean, yeah,
your
normally,
burden.
especially in the monthlies, I'm more focused on chat generally than what's going on here. It's also an issue because let's give it this pow pow. I'm so used to playing the champion with like the set builds that I'll forget when they've made me change builds.
The time for calm has passed. Now the tempest awakens.
Best I got was 50 last month, but I'm sure I can save my heavy hitters this month for later on. If I get Spectral Scissors or one of the epics you have in the builds, I'd be so happy. Yeah, Spectral Scissors is pretty awesome. I guess all of our spells are doubled, so yeah, still gonna go through and kill them.
Let this draft guide your hand.
The world in a grain of sand.
I cast the ashes.
Oh, that's a harvest right there.
Well, GG.
In Azir's name.
That was pretty awesome. We got some good items in that shop.
Wind in our sails, onward.
Janna is really fun. I like the amount of removal you get. I feel like you always get a lot of good upgrades. Sure, mana flow is fine. Item chest. Sure. Alright, Lulu.
Pleased to meet you.
It would be funny if you could have a power. I'm just still thinking about legendary power. If just the first card the unit plays every round is like obliterated, be funny, or just the first unit the enemy plays is silenced every round. That could be a fun way to mess with the enemy.
Where'd she go? Please, Mom. My magic.
Is it worth doing monthly only late game?
Yep, that tasted purple.
It's pretty much always to do the always good to do the monthlies. Let's, oh man, we could kill their Lulu, but we get extra mana. Yeah, let's do that there. So it's pretty much always worth it to do the monthlies as long as you can get 10 wins. Like, it's, you just want to go in and do as much as you can. That is up to you. But I would say, yeah, monthlies are pretty much always worth doing.
Hear me. You are not
Unless you
alone.
can't get 10 wins. If you are like, oh, I can only get like 9 wins in, and that's it, then okay, you might want to not bother.
Blown away.
We actually won't do anything. You get Stardust, Acelor Fragments.
Storm unrelenting.
Yeah, it's pretty much the most rewarding thing you can do in the game if you've done all the quests and stuff. Alright, let's do this here.
Draft guide your hand.
So this is a very
My tempest
reward-based
shall
game.
punish the wicked.
Like, most of what you're doing is because you want to get a reward out of it. So yeah, doing the monthlies is a great way to do that. There's no run against Lux Illuminated, but imagine your silence power and she plays Jero and it just dies. Yeah, that'd be pretty hilarious.
A gentle breeze to ease your burden.
By the time you unlock your monthly challenges, I think you have at least enough to get 10 wins. Yes, it's close.
By my winds shall the downtrodden rise.
So I recently just got high enough to unlock the monthlies, and with the deck I currently had, it would have been
Guide your hand.
kind of rough, but I probably could have gotten 10. I didn't really spend the time to try.
Face the whirlwind.
Yeah, definitely when you unlock them, you can't do that many.
A gentle breeze to ease. I rally the mighty wind.
Well, this isn't the glade.
Lift us up upon your mighty wings. O
Yeah, Chemtech
friend.
Janna is pretty crazy.
Let this draft
Especially,
guide your
like,
hand.
we had some stuff to cheat out extra mana, so it's even crazier for us.
Together we shall watch over those who need us.
Let's drop our ballistic bot. Yeah, the champ level is the hard part. I have a lot of champs, and I need to do so many to level 20. Yes, that is very much true.
With wind in our sails.
For me, on my
onward.
low-level account, I'm doing all the stuff to get like the daily wins, the weekly wins, trying to finish out all of my quests. The problem is, since that's my second account, I just don't have the time to level everyone up, because leveling does take a while. And since I'm trying to do all this other content, like, it's still not the not always the best trying to get 2 accounts and have them both be doing all of the stuff. But also trying to level is just no time for it for me, sadly. So for the monthlies, that's kind of my biggest issue, is I have some champions that are like at 2 stars because I got lucky and just got a bunch of shards for them from some of the vaults. But they're like level 1 because I just haven't had time to level them. All right. Probably maybe the last challenge. We'll see challenge 10. Nautical Nuisance. All players get spell mana, and Crush. The foes units have Overwhelm. Yeah, I'm definitely doing my best to not... Burnout is something I'm always very aware of, because that kind of ends more YouTuber careers than anything else, I feel like. It's just people burning themselves out. So yeah, it's something I'm always very aware of. Hey, Claxy. It's going pretty well. I've 2-star Eve, and she now could be 3-star, but she's level 1. Yeah. All right, what do people want to see on this fantastic champion? Damn, you have Vex with 3 epic relics. Vex needs the help. That's kind of... Often the worse the champion is, the more I have. The more epic relics I put on them. Like, Nasus is also 3 epic relics. I'm just trying to do anything I can to make them better. Reroll? Oh, I guess you mean you want the reroll Z-Drive prototype, I'm guessing. Yeah, for a second I was like, I can't re-roll. I was like, yeah. Do you have any with none? Yes. I don't think I have any done for Set. I don't know if... I think I finally did one for Gwen. So, for the champions that they have a really good rare relic system already in place, and I don't play them that often, those are often the ones that don't get epic slots, just because I just don't think about it, because I don't play them that often, and I know their build is already solid, so I don't feel like they need it. Chemtech Duplicator. Sure. Granted, no one's actually locked this in, but we'll try to get something going. Honestly, Echoing Spirit, that's some good spells and some good draw. Ludens, all right. So we have one more relic that can be changed if people want. Because clearly her star power is synergized with it, so her deck should too, right? Right? Yeah. It's a little rough. Alright, sure. Let's test this out and see if we can get any powers or any spells that help us. Alright, support champion. So, would increase the damage of Stylish Shot. So there's that. I think we'll go for Zoe, though. Nice, so champion as well as spells. Sure, we can go for Attune. draw a champion. All right, reroll. We want damage. I love how it's not giving us any damage spells. Okay, there's one. Oh, glare. So we draw the enemy discards. That's pretty fun. This one actually has good damage on it. I think I want to go for this, though. All right, Zoe.
Awesome! This is gonna be so much fun!
Are you going to post anything evaluating the new champs in monthlies? Seems like Lux and Lilia are going to be great, and Vex will be so-so. Vex will be specialist of some sort. The next time I do like a monthly, well,
Trickster never loses because Zoe
the next time I do a monthly challenge video that's kind of breaking down all the different champions into different roles, then yes, that's when I would do that. I don't think most of the champions, from what I've seen, most of them don't really have that much of a specific niche to play them in. Most of them, like Lilia and Lux, at least at the moment, just seem like they'll be really good champions. You ever thought about offering coaching advice or build advice for donos as a side gig in the Discord? Not really, because pretty much any advice I'm going to give is what I'd give to everyone. I mean, the one thing that like would work for that sort of playstyle would be not playstyle. For that would be going ahead and having to watch someone else's replay and then trying to give them advice on what they could do to make it better. I feel like that would probably be potentially be more trouble than it's worth. But if that's something a lot of people wanted, then it's like potentially. All right, so we can drop our Vex.
I'd rather be anywhere than here.
And we can gloom this one up. Once we get our Chemtech duplicator online, these glooms are going to be amazing. That going up twice.
Can I paint you?
Because I would know I would love to share what relics I have and ask what would be best on champs, especially for Lysandra and Aesel runs. Yeah, I could potentially think about if that's something, yeah, people are interested in. Yeah, I felt like
Not even my
coaching
birthday.
for Path of Champions isn't something I think most people would be interested in. Normally that's more for very competitive games. Yeah, we can drop our Zoe.
Crumbling under what it doesn't understand, silly!
Well, that's actually annoying. Alright, so this will... Actually, we're already leveled. Alright, so we can drop Allay. Gloom up there. Zoe, this should go through... Actually, no, it's a scale, so it's going to get blocked.
I'll barf.
Aw, come on! Can't we celebrate our favorite storm cloud?
Oh, Vex is getting so slow. I've been playing... After the 2-hour Aesel run, I realize I'm getting sick of playing Vex. Primarily, Lysandra, since I'm struggling to get my 3 champs across the finish line. Yeah, we'll skip the block. That's fine. What build did you try on Vex? I've tried a bunch. The last one that was 3 hours was
For Vex's big day?
I have it all memorized.
Pow Pow Relic, Echoing Spirit, and Chemtech. That's what we used for the last one. And yeah, 2 hours in Aurelion Soul, but I was able to win, so everything worked out.
As decreed.
Alright, so we now have our duplicator online. Alright, let's try to just end right here.
On gemstones.
Damn, it still took that long? Yes. Like, that video is coming out later today in a couple hours on the VODs channel. If you have time, you maybe want to check it out because
A little bit cool.
it was painful but hilarious. Alright, so that's 10 runs down. I think that'll be it for today for the monthly challenges. But actually, I'm going to bring up the tier list and wouldn't mind having a little bit insight from you guys on how you think some of this is shaping up. Okay, so here's the tier list that we have it at currently, and this is specifically, remember, just for Lysandra. So this isn't an overall tier list. This is just for the Lysandra adventure. I'm thinking that Lilia would probably, I need to make the icons, but Lilia would probably be A tier, maybe S tier even. Lilia's pretty crazy. Evelyn is, yeah, up in S tier. Eve is pretty great. I don't want to make, like, it's already kind of cramped. We don't have room to add a whole nother tier for just, like, 1 or 2 champions. Evelyn is really good into Lysandra. Like, you go Starforged Gauntlets. You go that, and then you also have Tempest Blade, so you just stun the entire enemy board every round. It's pretty good. Lilia with Everfrost, easily S. Yeah, I'm thinking Lilia is potentially going to be another S tier champion. Should we put the new Lux in, like, low A? Sleep landmark counting down Lysandra is a little annoying, but she seems strong. Yes, I would say you can't rely on sleeping the enemy because they'll just be able to wake their unit up immediately. So you do get kind of countered in that regard. But there's a lot of different builds. Like, you can go for Stalker's Blades. You can go for Everfrost to just constantly stun. You can go for the Orb build. You think the new Lux? I would not do S tier into Lysandra. No. She would be S tier outside of Lysandra potentially. But for Lysandra, I don't think she's S tier at all. She's not on the same level as any of these up here. The sleep landmark counts as summoned by us. Yes. New Lux has the Diana problem of being great the whole adventure, then it's 50-50 against Lysandra. Right, which is why we don't have Diana up in the A tier or S tier. Like, she's a good champion. Like, it's the same problem with Master Yi. So yeah, we might put... Wait, why do we have Norah twice? Huh, that's weird. Weird. Because yeah, Norah's S tier, I'd say. New Lux, B tier for Lysandra, except if you get the perma spell shield. Yeah. Good luck, Phantom, with your goal. Kindred is S. Is she that fast on Lysandra? It's not that she's fast, it's that she's good. Kindred, you can go for double Everfrost, or either triple Everfrost or double Everfrost plus Guardian Angel, and you just have so much control, and then also solid removal with kill spells that don't care about damage. That's why Kindred is so high. She's really good specifically into the Lysandra adventure. Yeah, I don't know why I have two Norahs here. I don't know what happened with that. Wait, Guardian Angel's in my shop right now. Guess I have to buy that as well. Guardian Angel is pretty good. I have like 3 of them. Oh man. Not intentionally, I just kept getting that one over and over again. So, yeah, I think we can put Lilia in the S tier. Lux is probably either in A or top of B. I feel like I might have Lux in S. You don't think Lilia should be S tier? I mean, in my opinion, Lilia is either A or S. She's either top of A or just an S. Lux, I feel like, is probably more bottom of A because you can get counted a lot more easily. Yes, those are all pretty solid, Phantom. How does one get more relics? Yes, you want to try to get anything that has the reliquaries. So there's going to be the weekly adventure, gives you a silver and a bronze from the 2 adventures, and then there's also the weekly quest that gives you a bronze one as well. I could put Lilia in the top of A. I feel like, yeah, right around here. Vex, all right, so for Vex, do we think C or D? I feel like probably D tier, to be honest, which is sad. Because honestly, most of these in D tier I'd rather play into than Vex. S for sad. Reliquaries are annoying. 4 months of playing and no Corrupted Star Fragment, Troll King's Crown, or Bucklers yet. Rough. Alright, so then I'm thinking, because I don't necessarily want to have a whole stream dedicated to the tier list, because we're trying to do the monthlies every day. But I want the tier list to come out like right after the guides. Let's think now outside of this tier list. For the new Lux, do you think she is the best Demacia champion? Because I am kind of leaning towards that, but I want to bounce that off of all you guys and kind of see what you think. You think Vex is B? Oof, I would not agree with that. Oh, Morgana. Right, I forgot that Morgana is technically Demacia. Right, that's... I thought Morgana was just Targon. That's true. Morgana has one Demacia card herself. Is that really the only Demacia card? That's hilarious. Do hybrids count? Her whole deck is Targon anyways. I mean, she counts as Targon for adventures, and that's kind of the point. Okay, because yeah, when I was thinking about Demacia, I thought about everyone but Morgana. If you need a win for Morgana, or if you need a win for Lysandra, do Morgana. She is really good. It'll take a while, but you'll win. And you can consistently get to Morgana. You don't struggle with all the fights beforehand. Just stay away from It That Stares. That is the only fight that counters you. Other than that, you should be golden. You just control so much. It That Stares makes all of your curses like 0 cost, so that's how you get countered. Otherwise, you're fine. Anyone that needs to win into Lysandra, just do Morgana. Alright, so outside of Morgana then, do you think the new Lux is the best Demacia card? Because for the guides, I need to rank the champions and where I think they are. I try to do that on the end screen, and I was thinking about it, I was like, I feel like Lux is potentially just the best. The new Lux is what we're talking about. Alright, so pretty much everyone is in agreement. New Lux probably the best outside of Morgana. Okay. For Vex, Vex is... I'll change the information because we're doing this for a little bit. Just so no one gets salty. Anyways, Vex is Bandle City and Shadow Isles. Is Vex the worst for both of them? Because Shadow Isles, like, we have Elise, we have Gwen, we have Thresh, Kindred, Mordekaiser. Honestly, I'd rather play any of those. Vhagar, I'd rather play any of those in Vex. Gnar is a lot better than Vex, which is, I hate to say it, but Vex actually is pretty rough. I think especially at level 30, she's probably the worst Bandle City as well. I like Mordekaiser. I think he's fun. I feel like Vex might be the worst for both regions. So Gnar is really good at level 30, but I understand Gnar gives you a very bad first impression. So I think a lot of people, they like play Gnar, they don't level him up, but they just play him and then like, wow, he feels terrible, and they never touch him again. So Gnar is good if you actually put the time into him, but I definitely understand people not liking Gnar, especially if they haven't leveled him up. I somehow just managed to survive duplicate Zed right before Asol. He started with the attack token too. Wow, nice. I have him at 30 and still hate him. Man. Alright, so I'm thinking for the guide, I'm potentially going to put Vex like the bottom of both their regions. Because that's bad. Alright, the next one is Lilia. I think Lilia is just Ionia. So Master Yi is better, I would say, generally. Like, he can... If you have your epic relics and stuff, Master Yi just absolutely annihilates. Like, I think Master Yi is probably top, and then Lilia is below him. And so probably do like Master Yi, Lilia, and then probably Set, And at the bottom would be Lee Sin. I think I'm forgetting one Ionia. There's always one I forget. Is it everyone? All right, so I'd say she's probably a little bit below, right, Yasuo. Oh, Yasuo. It's kind of hard for me because it's like Yasuo, Yi, and Lilia are all like up here. And then there's like Set down here, and then there's like Lee Sin way down at the bottom. Yeah, I always forget Yasuo. But to me, yeah, Yasuo, Master Yi, and Lilia are all pretty close at the top. Set is solid, but definitely below those three. And then Lee Sin is just like way down there. Yeah, I'd say Set's not too far below them. Set is a really good champion. He's solid. Like, he can struggle with being slightly slower than the others, but if you can get into your late game, you dominate. Like, Set's actually pretty good. Okay, yeah, so that's not terrible. I'm glad. So I'm thinking I'll potentially put New Lux maybe bottom of A for Lissandra. Again, tier list is just for Lissandra. And then I might do... Excuse me, I might do Lilia in top of A. And then I think Vex is actually going to go down in D tier, which is disappointing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying in the background, other than all the content I'm putting out, I'm still trying to get the, like, all the information for the guides organized and trying to get this tier list because I want to be sure I can get this out as soon as the guides are out. So that is what I'm trying to get out later this week. I'm finishing up all of the Lissandra runs for everyone, posting those. As soon as those are done, I'm doing all the guides, and then once the guides are done, I want to have the tier list done to put up. So yeah, the next little while should be crazy. Crazy to think that when announced Vex was S+, and now she's arguably one of the worst champs. Yes. I thought that her second star power would still be more consistent than it is. For one, I thought the Concologist would potentially give you better spells, but normally it doesn't give you anything useful. And I thought you just get better powers more often throughout adventures. You don't actually get as many as you would think, or as many as I thought you would. And then you really struggle against big targets. Like, if you're able to stack up your Gloom, that could be great. But against giant units that either Aurelian Soul drops, like his champions have double the stats, or into Lissandra, some of these other units she plays have double their stats. Like, they're so big that even if you reduce down their stats by 5/5, it doesn't matter. They're still, like, destroying you. So it's not great. Is Space Puppy the number 2 champ? Number 1? If you mean Aurelian Soul, then yes. Died to duplicate a soul. Oof, rough. Okay. Thank you all for the extra help. It's really great to be able to talk through some of these things with you guys. And you have helped the tier list out a lot. Yasuo really S. I had a way harder time with him than Morgana. Yeah, I would say he's still S tier generally for Lissandra. I would say Yasuo is one of the worst in the S tier, but I think he still deserves the S tier. Like, pretty much all the other champions here, for the most part, would be better than Yasuo, but I think he's still S tier. Because, yeah, the amount of control you can have, like, just being able to stall until you can win is so good into Lissandra. So, yes, I would say he is still S tier. Toast, are you streaming on the weekend? Probably. I'll see how I feel Friday. If I'm too burnt out, then I won't. But yeah, I probably will. But because of that, I'm going to be streaming less during the week as far as what I did like last week. Because last week I did a bunch of like 5-hour days. That's not going to be happening this week because I'm trying to not burn myself out. But that's where I'll end it for today. Glad we were able to get those first 10 monthly challenges. We'll be doing the rest obviously throughout the next couple days. Chill variety stream. Well, so we have to do the we have to do all the monthly challenges. So those are going to be happening on the weekend. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out. Be streaming all the next while as far as next week. Hope you all have a great day, though. See ya.